We can go live on waterbeds.
Welcome back to Dad Meat, bitch. TaTa, Richie Redding. How are you guys?
Good.
We're live.
Let him rip, TaTa. What are you just talking about?
Oh man, I was asking you guys your favorite places to fuck in
Party City.
Party City.
The
Top 5 places. I like how you said Family Feud style.
Yeah.
Okay, I said bed is one. The bed is traditional.
Yeah.
Back to the basics. It's solid. You
It's
know
the
what
default.
You know what you're going into.
Yeah.
I think outdoors. I'm an outdoors guy.
Outdoors. That's crazy. I'm imagining people stumbling upon you getting down.
I just
Where
don't
are we
picture-
In
thinking
the woodsy area.
Yeah, I was thinking in the woods.
Just walking back into a party with ticks.
I don't picture you as a woodsy gal.
I know. That's the thing right
She's
there.
full of
That's how
surprises.
that's how I pull them. You know.
Standing up against a tree. How are we doing this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Standing up against a tree. I mean, real quick. You know, nothing crazy. You know, we don't got to get butt ass naked or nothing. Like, you know, we can pants each other and get it on and get back in the car.
That's my problem about doing it out in public. I have to get fully naked.
You have
There's no way.
You don't
Hold
have
on.
shoes on either?
One more sock.
Maybe shoes on. Maybe shoes on just so I don't get anything weird on me, but I'm not keeping my clothes on.
But then you're putting your socks back on too.
Yeah, but it's like I'm so lucky I get to have sex outside, and then do I think I'm going to get outside a second time to also be fully nude outside? I'm getting everything I can this one time.
No, I can't, man.
I might scream really loud. I'm going to do
you don't like
everything.
outside outdoors. It's not for you.
I think the only time I had sex, my wife and I had sex on a softball field.
Hey,
Outfield.
Wow.
that's really open. So
No,
what
it was
the fuck-
bleachers.
Oh, okay,
Bleachers.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's ultra high risk because that's immediate felony. That's sex offender the second you get caught.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
the lesbians are
Out in the woods, it's just like, hey, didn't you see the sign? Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I saw a couple when I was a kid. I saw a couple having sex like it was a Saturday, but it was in a schoolyard in the corner.
That's fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a Saturday. I mean, school was closed, but
You think they took that into
I
consideration?
don't know. I mean, maybe shit, probably not. They probably didn't give a fuck.
what definitely doesn't work is the beach. It sounds sexy.
Oh
but
yeah, no fuck that.
lot
Sand in
of
your ass
sand.
crack. That's just not. I've done that shit.
Lot of sand.
A lot of sand. I like the
Lot
pool.
of sand at the beach. Yeah, I was wondering if chlorine can fuck up your puss.
It can. So I don't think you should stay in there the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a start. It's like an appetizer. For them,
Yeah, you got to move somewhere dry.
Definitely
Also-
gotta leave and go somewhere dry.
So, real question: if you do it in a tub or pool, is water coming out after?
Shit, I don't know because everything's wet.
Yeah, because I keep my pee hole tight.
Squint mine.
Oh man, that's funny. Wait, men, y'all can like expand your pee hole.
Did
Like
you not
news
know
to
this? Yeah.
you can do it. Like you can make your pee hole go. Doot, doot.
Oh, I can make it talk. It's a time.
Yeah, I know about that.
Shit, your shit must be large. Is it large?
What other kind of shit are you doing with your dick hole?
I mean, guys, I'm for sure making this up.
Richie,
Now
please
we're trying
don't
to get
confuse
into the
Mike.
anatomy of his dick.
I'm doing circus dick shit.
I make it sing like a tenor.
I think we both went for Ave Maria.
I know, we're locked in. And you go, isn't that funny? And she goes, not at all. You go, all right, well.
You guys ever put coke in your dick?
On top and had somebody sniff it.
Yeah.
I've heard that. I've heard of it. I haven't tried it, but I've heard it.
Oh, I heard Richard
was a good
Pryor
time.
talk about it.
Yes.
And so, like, when I first started doing coke, I was hanging out with some girl and put some on my dick. And then she, like, with it on her tongue, licked my dick. And it was immediately numb, just fucking dead.
Your dick was dead.
Dead dick. Oh. Yeah.
I wonder what it was.
I
You
was,
take her finger and like dip it on the inside of the hole too. Yep.
no,
It's
I mean,
good.
it just goes numb inside like that. You know, you only need, it's like putting it on your gums.
It's baking soda in
Crack.
Oh shit, my bad.
I was doing
I don't do
powdered
coke, you know, but I'm
cocaine.
familiar with crack. Not doing it, but you know, it's crackheads in my family. So
Yeah.
okay, so baking soda is not in coke. That's
No,
pure brick.
She didn't stuff a rock into my pee hole.
Okay.
I need a mallet.
My bad. I
still.
done mixed it up with crack.
So I thought it was going to be like a hot, like extra high fun time, but instead I was just wide awake eating a lot of puss.
What's the turnaround time on that?
I mean, it was long. Like it was the only time I remember having erectile dysfunction because there was coke in my dick.
Oh,
And then the rest of the night, your dick's like, can we get some more Coke? Should we
Yeah.
call the guy?
Not his dick creeping out his pants like, hello. Anything going on out there?
I think I need to go to the bathroom. Let's go. Let's go to the bathroom.
Have you guys ever had an erection you didn't want? And it,
I mean, almost
besides-
exclusively.
Yeah, I think
That-
the first like 9 years of them is strictly unwanted.
Yeah,
Really? Okay.
you get called up to the board constantly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, walking to the front of class. That's a universal experience for boys.
And then what? So over time, you just learn how to control it, like down boy, like
Chuck
you
it.
know.
No, you start misbehaving so no one ever bothers you. You get left in your seat. You get left behind a grade.
Yeah.
Because everyone forgets about you. Because you
This
don't
sounds
want
like
anyone
a
to notice you.
personal story. Is
Yeah.
everything all right?
No, I remember one time I was on the bus, and obviously everyone's got the boner in class stories, and it's a ubiquitous
But women,
event.
big titty girls got the nips. We go through that shit.
Yeah, but it's like no one's gonna make fun of you. They're gonna go, whoa, let's go! TaTa's got orchids!
Or they'll say something like a dad joke, like, "Ooh, our little chunky."
Ooh, nippy in here, huh?
Yeah, nippy. Yeah.
To that point, big titty boys might have it the worst because you got the nips and you got
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
pulling
lot.
down on your bottom of your shirt because you got big fat
pushing
boy
up on your
tits.
titties and pushing down on your
Yeah,
God, dude.
when men have the same parts as us, it can get crazy. I knew a dude who had a really big butt. He lost it over here.
Ah, yeah.
Man,
I'm
he
so
had
sorry.
He
How
had
did
a
he
fat ass. He had a real fat ass. I'll never forget. I was like, damn, he has a fat ass.
That was one of the worst. My mom had stomach cancer, and her ass was never the same.
Oh,
And it was it's a
spread.
constant reminder of just how precious life is. Just knowing that like your ass could be gone in a matter of months.
so wait, her illness caused the ass to go.
Yeah, she had her stomach stapled, so everything the ass was just gone.
Yeah, you got to tell your kids
man.
you love them,
Yeah.
because your ass might fall off
Right. I can't
with an
imagine.
unrelated disease.
I can't imagine without you girls.
But no, I always
Sucks.
thought
That sucks because you get sick, you got to get rid of them, and then you have to make the very like powerful Instagram post like, "Yep, here's me, happier and healthier than ever." It's like, no, you're not.
I mean, listen, I know you guys. If I ever
You're
had to
so
make a
mad
post
that
like
you got cancer.
Yo, comedians are terrible because if I posted something like that, everybody would be like,
Call you Nana.
no.
no.
Did that guy post a picture of himself without the ass?
Yeah, he actually got into like the healthy fitness lifestyle, Herbalife type shit. Like he's like
Brutal.
Have that thick
he's
boy
one of
anymore?
those. Yeah, he lost the ass.
Yeah,
I was
Chris-
like, man, you could at least donate it some.
Chris Scopo in New York has the fattest ass you've ever seen on his
Oh, childbearing hips on a
don't
man.
think I've ever
Crazy
seen it.
too. You
He's
ever
got
seen
a-
that?
Yeah.
thick boy on
Well,
him.
there was a kid that went to my daughter's like sophomore dance, and he had a big butt, and it was all anyone talked about. This kid, they fucking
Called him Dr.
dog-walked his
Miami.
butt, bro. It's like for months afterwards, this kid finally wore like
live that down.
dress pants, and he was donked out, and they never let him hear the
You
end
can
of it.
sit a
dude.
cup on that booty. I mean,
That kid broke the internet.
oh,
What are you
man.
walking around with all that ass?
Did he have hips to go with it?
Oh no, it was just an ass with a boy barely attached to it.
What was he doing?
Minding his own business as much as he could, and he was just too caked up for the crowd, man.
Okay, so as
Damn,
a
that's
as a
fucked up.
dude, would you rather? You can't get surgery. You got to keep either one: natural big old titties or natural fatty.
I'll take a fat ass.
I'll take ass.
I take
Yeah.
a fat ass too.
I'll take anything but big old
Yeah.
titties, man.
Yeah, titties are a lot.
Big old titties,
I mean, I
yeah.
know people enjoy titties, playing with them, sucking them, whatever.
I'm not trying to carry them all
It's
day
a
though.
lot. It's a lot.
And then you sweat a lot. Your shirt gets wet. Now you got wet shirt pressing against your fucking meat.
The
No-
problem for me would be running. Like,
Oh, yeah.
a man just can't be.
Oh yeah.
Holding them
One of my
fangs,
hit
yeah.
jokes is about it slapping my chin as a child. I really wish I could go home, take him, and put him on the dresser. I wish we could just remove titties and just sit
Hang
them
one
down like,
end
oh,
of
we're
the
tie.
we're done for the night. Like
like a detective taking off the gun strap.
yeah.
Put them in the safe so
No,
the
they're
kids are good.
Damn, that would be the life. That would be the life. I always, I was talking the other day on stage, just bullshit, and then I talked about, what if chocolate milk came out our titties?
Nice.
I was, just I was just like random thought, but like, what if I squirted and like just like chocolate milk would come out? Like I don't know. I feel like that would bring world peace.
Did you guys have breast milk when you were dads or new dads?
Yeah, I tried it.
No.
I tried it.
How was it?
Not bad, actually. Something I could have got used to.
It's
Okay.
like cantaloupe juice.
I don't know if I've tried cantaloupe juice, but there was a sweetness
there's
to
a
it.
sweetness.
Yeah, there's a
Breast milk?
sucrose.
And I say this as not a father.
I'm like, wait.
I say this as a paying customer.
I got a couple single moms in the in the
Suck their
history.
titties, you taste the milk.
How long are ladies producing titty milk for?
while.
Long enough that the kid was like cock blocking.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Did
The
he know
milk
what
is
you
in
were
there
there
for a
for?
while.
Milk blocking.
I don't think he knew what I was there for, but like I definitely had to like wait my turn before what was.
Could you taste his breath
Kid
on
sucked
there?
on titty. Yes. Got that stank 18-month-old breath.
I think kids know when you're fucking their parent. Like they know. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, that kid would throw a tantrum.
yeah, they
half-
know. Oh,
half
here
their
comes this
juices
guy.
Where's all my Hawaiian punch?
And nobody talks about the trauma of hearing your parents fuck for the first time.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
they used to do it all the time.
Oh shit, your shit is deep, huh?
Yeah, they were like two Italian gorillas, like every Sunday morning. There was one time.
Sunday on
On
Sunday.
Sunday, on the Lord's Day of all days.
There was
Just
one time.
fucking.
One time
Going
that
to
particularly
church.
stands out is one time they would leave their door open all the time, and this was the middle of the night. My dad was like trying to get my mom to suck his dick, and for some reason she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
and it was like, come on, just do it, Annette. No, I'm not doing it, Annette. Just fucking.
And you
suck
can
it.
hear all
They're
of it.
whisper fighting.
Yes, yeah, to the point where their voices are raising as they're whispering. But my mom would not give it.
They whisper yelled.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you pause your TV or like turn it down? Like,
Could you hear your mom's neck muscles just tighten?
Yeah, that would suck to get too wrapped up into listening to it, and then she gives in, and now it's like,
oh man.
what are you doing, Frank?
I never heard
your
my
parents
parents fuck,
No.
but I smelled it.
What?
Oh,
Ew.
shit. That's worse.
Yeah, I walked in like I walked in and my mom and like she like jumped off or whatever, and then it was just like this don't smell right.
Oh, just dripping on the floor.
Badussy, booty, dick, and pussy. That's what you smell. It's a combination.
Mom's got a
Even if
Badussy
mom-
candle in here.
Yeah, like even if mom is clean, good to go, but her shit mixed with your dad's shit, it just hits the air and then
Mom's
you're
a
moving around. a
3-hole
lot.
girl.
Yeah. Badussy. That's what that was. That's
Yeah, no,
crazy.
I don't think my dad ever got pussy. I never heard them going for it.
You were born and then it just
My-
stopped.
yeah. I don't even know how I was born. It was just like that. Come on, man. You show me something. He had no like sexual flair to him whatsoever my entire
really?
time.
Did you ever find his porn or anything?
Yeah, it was all from the 70s. Like he just gave up, you know?
Tape. He had tape.
Magazines.
Magazines.
And it was honestly, it was so far put away that it was like he's never touched. Like they were covered in like basement dust.
Oh shit.
Like they were completely unused. I think he just like fucking worked and played guitar, and that was it. It's just like, come on, man.
Damn. Is your dad still with us? He's alive?
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah,
but
we gotta get your dad some ass.
Dad's asexual though.
I think he might be, man. I mean, he's happily committed now, and you know, I love
have
spending time with him. Yeah, I've
So he's fucked more than once.
yeah, I have an older
Good math,
half brother
Detective
from him.
TaTa.
I have an older
gotta
half
get
brother
down
and a
to the
younger
bottom of
sister. Never heard it.
We gotta crime this off.
And what's worse is that if he was fucking the whole time, he wasn't beating it up. You know,
How do you know?
because I would have heard it. We lived in a row home.
Oh.
But I also feel like
He probably did it when you weren't there.
if you don't,
I never left the fucking house, TaTa. I didn't have any friends.
so that's
Someone sounds
why.
like their father.
That's why. So
Yeah,
he was
that's
so
my bad.
backed up.
that was my bad. I ruined his life.
Yeah, dude, he was so backed up that if he put it in, she's getting a 2-week load.
Oh, god damn it.
He's flooding
that
the
doesn't
zone.
sound as
dude.
flattering.
That's Badussy Ultra.
Yeah.
God.
I heard my mom and my stepdad one time. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. I heard them, and our rooms were like right next to each other, and so I heard it was a series of noises that just developed over time. First, there was a bit of squeaking, and then there was heavy breathing, and then there was footsteps, and then I heard a faucet turn on.
Whoa.
So I was like, okay. So I'm just like, oh man, something crazy is going on up in there.
The faucet was the sound distractor.
Yes, the faucet broke the ice because then I heard my mom say, what? Put my fingers in your ass.
No,
No, you
Like,
didn't. That's
yeah.
beyond.
Put my fingers in, she said, but, what? Put my fingers in your butt. And then I heard
Man.
some mumbling from my stepdad at the time.
All I'm seeing is these fingernails. That's a death wish, dude.
Oh, man.
That's gotta be disgusting. You see your mom coming downstairs with 2 less nails.
I don't know if she did it or not, but
You
it
owe me
sounded like she
$16.
wasn't going to do it. Shit sounded like she wasn't gonna do that shit.
She's
But
trying not to perforate his colon.
I mean, to this day, I know that Mr. Owl like fingers in his ass.
I'm Mr. Al.
Yeah, to this day, I'll never forget it. I didn't need to know that, but 20 plus years later, that's why I said it's trauma. Because that's the random thought in my head now.
It is, yeah.
I could be eating a slice of pizza and I just randomly think about how.
Mr. Allen's fingers in his butt.
So were you grossed out by it at the time, or were you slightly intrigued by what was happening?
A little bit of both, because mind you, I haven't had sex yet, so I'm a kid. I'm not like, oh, fingers in the ass. Like I'm just like,
That's you really skipped right to varsity there.
exactly. Like I was like, this is crazy. So I'm an asshole. The next day, we're eating breakfast and everything, and I'm like, what were you guys doing last night? Like that. I was one of those kids that I knew.
Mr. Al sitting on his knees.
I always wonder why he sat to the side a little bit. Shit, I think he died. Rest in peace, Mr. Al.
Oh man, his lasting memory is fingers in his butt. The only thing anyone remembers about
Buried
him.
face down.
Rest in peace, man.
I touch my butthole and then touch his casket.
Died of hemorrhoids.
I just remember every time my mom would like cook or try to touch my plate for like a week, I was just like, because I don't know if she did it or not. I'm like, damn, are these shitty fingers or real chicken fingers? Like,
I heard my cousin fucking one time, and I did not mind it.
A guy or a lady?
Girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, what? That's weird.
That's all.
Older?
You want to fuck your cousin down? No,
I was like
Oh, okay.
14, and it was like a 20-year-old cousin was like staying with us.
Okay.
And overheard that, and that was like as creepy as I got. That's as close to incest as I got, probably.
Was it an
that's
outsider
not
fucking
true.
your cousin?
Yeah.
right.
It
Okay.
wasn't another cousin.
All right.
Gotcha. Yeah, sexual noises are very awkward.
Here's an idea I have. Now tell me if you think this has the potential to be a Shark Tank idea. All right. You know how you have Shazam for music?
Okay,
what about,
sharks.
What about Shazam for sex?
Shazam?
So you can say, it'll tell you like who's having sex. Like, all right, you know how sometimes if you live in an apartment, you hear like somebody in this apartment complex is having sex. What if you just Shazam the sex noises?
And it'll be like
it'll tell you,
B32.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
Wait, it tells you what apartment?
tells you who it is.
But why do
Okay.
we want to know? You just
Well-
you can knock on their door maybe and
I wonder.
join in or tell them.
I wonder if the tech would work better as like a fuck finder situation
Go on.
where it can locate it for you.
And see if they have any
Hound
left over. See if they're going to finish the whole thing and you can have some.
Yeah.
You can take that idea further because some people are into all types of weird shit. You might want a heavy breather, and
Yeah.
you can use the app to match with your sound.
Yes.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be flooded by undesirable perverts who are dying to be discovered. You're gonna be going into like really fucked up like disabled guys' houses who are just lonely. And you go, hey man, I was just checking out the fuck that I found on my app.
Yeah.
Oh, so glad you're here. Come in.
Basically, chat roulette.
Yeah.
All the guys with big
Shit.
dicks that didn't know how to get the word out. It's just like, maybe if I beat off in some Nigerian's face, they'll tell everybody.
Right. They do be in Nigeria. Like when I watch porn, the chat at the bottom. You ever read the
Yeah.
bottom of the porn chat? That shit is crazy. It's
comments?
kinky as fuck. Yeah, the comments. It's kinky as fuck down there.
Now, I will say this, though. There are a lot of nice guy comments in there. Guys are very helpful down there. When people ask, hey, does anybody have a name for this person? Guys are really helpful with locating who the lady is
They
in the
come
video.
together. They work together. I
Yeah.
like that.
I'm a big fan of the I would have fucked her harder guy. You call that fucking.
And then there's always a chick in there like, "Ooh, I want that in my pussy."
Yeah, and she's
like
totally
that. It just
real.
says that, and then she doesn't have a picture or something. Like, I'm like, damn, girl, you supposed to show your hoe. Come on now.
There's also guys who just want to see bigger dicks in those comments. There's guys that want to point out, like, there was one I was watching where this pog, she had sunburn. And in the comments, one guy was like, are we not going to talk about her sunburn?
Like
Come
that
on,
guy.
man, let that girl
Yeah.
get fucked in peace.
I was a fan of when the Ukraine war kicked off, that all the Russian girls started saying that they were Nigerian. I'm sorry, Norwegian. That
I didn't know that.
Oh, there was a lot of Norwegian girls all of a sudden on Pornhub, but it's very easy to spot Russian wallpaper.
Russian porn depresses me.
Russian wallpaper sucks.
Is
Yeah,
it floral?
It doesn't like go all the way down.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
there's a
You know a lot about this.
there's an outlet in a place that doesn't make any sense because they only had so much wire.
Yeah.
And like Uncle Igor did the electric or something.
Yeah, every Russian porn seems like everybody's being forced to do it at gunpoint.
Super
Yes.
trafficked feeling. Yeah, and she might be on heroin. Yeah, it feels a bit Taken.
Yeah.
There's a Taken vibe.
I will find you.
I did
want you down.
I have one skill. I did a bit of a dive on guys that are into ultimate surrender. You guys know what ultimate surrender is, right? It's where like a little wormy guy. Little wormy guy like wrestles a lady in like a bikini or whatever, and he like acts like he can't win because he's kind of getting a thrill
Oh
out of it.
shit, that's what that's called. I watch that all the time.
Yeah.
I know it exists. I haven't watched it.
Okay,
I
so that's from way back in the day, and I guess they're still doing it. And I think a good section of the guys that like that stuff are upset because it's not as competitive as it used to be. They're tired. They think it's all fixed now. They think it's fake. Well, I guess it is, obviously, but they're really upset about how it's more like pro wrestling now, and it used to be kind of a legitimate competition.
Yeah, you could be the UFC.
The UFC is great.
But I like that. That's specifically for wormy little freak guys.
They
and
want
I
a
love
guy
those
that
guys.
really gives his like college try.
Yeah, it's like, you tell me you couldn't get out of that?
What's a porn category you guys think that you would never ever like look at?
Where anyone that likes it should be arrested?
Yeah. But it's legal. It's a porn. It's an actual category.
I mean, the stuck porn had its moment, and it was definitely fucked up.
Stuck porn. What's stuck porn? Elaborate.
Stuck porn is like a girl. She like is stuck in a dryer, and the guy comes up behind her, and instead of helping her out, fucks her.
Oh shit! So she can be stuck anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you can be stuck in a ladder. You could
Yeah.
be, you name it, you could be stuck in it. But it also kicked off during COVID when everybody was stuck. So
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about that.
yeah, so there was definitely something psychological happening there.
I can't
It's
really
like-
even think of anything, but I recently stumbled across little people porn. You know,
It's easy to stumble over them.
yeah, it was actually entertaining. I was like,
I got taken by one on OnlyFans. She had a nice ad on Twitter, and it was $3 to sign up. I signed up, and there's no nudity on her OnlyFans.
Was it half off?
No, it should have been. Yeah, I mean
What was
$3
it-
to
what
her.
was she
so that was
doing?
50, yeah,
what was she doing? Was
just
she?
posing in bikinis.
Oh, okay. She was a little person.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. You were intrigued.
yeah.
You wanted to see, like,
Yeah.
hey, how far can
So,
yeah.
Like, what,
did not
what is
renew?
she doing?
No, immediate unfollow, unsubscribe.
How many chicks you supporting on OnlyFans?
Currently, probably 8.
Oh, that's
Crazy
what's up.
that you
were
just
supporting
had to do
eight
head math.
households. This is a man of
Minority
honor,
Report.
right there. This is a man of honor. Okay, you're paying bills.
I think so too. Yeah.
So
you know,
ethical.
your contribution, it matters.
I'm sure I checked out midget porn when I was in my youth, for sure. But the last time I encountered it was when that baby alien guy was
Yeah,
getting
I don't
a
like
lot of
that
clout.
stuff.
You know, baby alien.
Yep.
And him and another guy were in a car with a lady who was being really nice to them. And the other guy was like this like black jacked midget, but like his body parts were all weird. His whole body was weird. He looked like a real medical oddity, and it was really just upsetting. It was just like a scene from hell, man. And baby alien looks so fucked up too. It's really kind of destabilizing. Even
I don't know who Baby Alien is.
baby alien is this little like Puerto Rican guy that looks like he's from the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah. Do you remember the midget that Pedro Martinez used to bring around?
Yeah.
He looks like Nelson De La Rosa. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a porn star.
Yeah.
There's somebody else. It's like Alien X that's trying to like tattoo their entire body, starting with the face.
Oh yeah.
black.
Oh yeah. I know him.
Shit.
Yeah.
Including the penis.
You know, I haven't looked into it that far, but I know it's
Yeah, he's not indecent.
I'd say, you might as well take the dick too. You know?
Yeah, I probably would start there. If I was going to call myself Alien X, I'd probably start with the wiener.
Yeah.
But I saw these little medical oddity guys, and I went, wow, man, this is a lot less like fun. I was even just to watch it so I could talk about it on podcast. It was really still just really upsetting.
I know one thing that
I know you got some crazy shit for me to watch. You got?
$2 super chat from Michael Loftman said Skeeter Dinklage. All right, that's what I like.
TaTa, do not ask him to show you something fucked up. Because about a month ago, he showed me a video of a guy fucking a snake.
Oh man, that sounds like it hurt.
It's a funny sentence.
Have you ever seen? Yeah, was the guy the top or the bottom in that situation?
He was all over.
Yeah, the snake was kind of wrapped all around him. He didn't look like he
Snake
needed
pussy?
We hope.
Yes.
Well, no.
Well, yeah, some hole somewhere down the line on that thing. All right. So it's a guy. He's clearly comfortable because it's a big snake. It's like wrapped all around him. It's over his shoulders, around his neck. He's sitting in bed, and he's got kind of a little bit of muscle definition, kind of like a skinny, jacked guy, right? But and obviously he puts his penis in the snake's hole, right? It's really not great stuff, but. What makes it really upsetting?
Did he tell the snake no teeth?
He stayed away from the teeth, though.
Take your fangs
No
out.
teeth, no teeth, no teeth, no teeth.
What really is upsetting about the video, though, is that he won't stop like taking breaks to finger it. Oh. And he's very sensually, like he thinks he's pleasuring the snake, I think, or he's acting as though the snake is like really loving it. It's just like, yo, dude, come on, man, just put it in there and come, man. This is fucked up.
Well, in his defense, the snake did squirt venom.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna rape me, don't stop to eat my ass in the middle. Like, just
Yeah, I don't even have any
fucking
arms or
rape me,
legs.
man.
Stop licking holes in my body that you don't even know what they are. I don't even know how many snakes are along. How many holes are along a snake?
I'm about to say, I thought it was only one, but I mean, I guess they have to shit out of somewhere.
It could be a cloaca situation.
What is that?
It's just it's what birds have. They have a
One hole for everything.
poo and pee hole. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
it actually. I think it
man.
like translates to sewer pipe basically.
Oh, God.
I know it smells crazy in there.
No, let's talk about Care Bears.
It's animal Badussy.
Yeah, that's why.
Hey, maybe I should get away from animals altogether.
That's why when a bird shits on your car, it also looks like kind of like it pissed on you.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
I've been
it-
shitting on
You got one hold.
by a bird, not a person.
By the way, that's where the eggs come out of too, and then you grab them at the supermarket. And you go, this is a, you know,
What the fuck?
Where did you encounter the snake fucker?
video game message board. He was a really big hit among the guys on there.
Wait, did he post it himself or somebody was posting on his behalf?
I would never be. It would be impossible to verify one way or another there. But it was just like if it was a slow day on the board, it would just be like, "Hey guys, here's a guy fucking a snake again," and everyone react to it all over again, and it was a pretty regular
shit.
occurrence.
They call it hitting.
Was it like that? Remember
hitting
the two
the
girls,
pliskin.
one cup thing? Two girls, one cup. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah, I mean that radicalized the generation.
I think that was the start of it.
I was already dead inside by the time Two Girls One Cup hit. That was already nothing. I had already been jaded by, you know, fucking Max Hardcore or the fucking Nick Berg beheading video. I was already dead. They couldn't do anything more to me.
Do you guys remember the first fucked up video you saw?
Yeah,
What was it?
a woman fucking a horse.
Yeah. Oh no, I was thinking.
Because I don't even know if she survived.
No, Mr. Hands
sure.
was the OG. That for me.
Yeah, guys did it bigger.
A guy fucking a horse. I see your pussy and I raise you my ass.
Yeah, so what was the lady in yours doing? She was probably bent over and they were
Yeah,
like
yep. She was
trying to
bent
get this
over.
thing in there.
Yeah, and then but when it was crazy because the person who sent it to me just wanted me to see the horse dick. You know, it was a guy. We were talking. He thought
It was a guy.
He thought I like dicks that were way too big. He was like, you like horse dick. I'm like, no, I don't like horse dick. He was like, have you ever seen a horse dick? I was like, no. And then he sent me the video, and you just saw that fucker, just that thing just. I was like, wow, that horse is definitely black.
Sending fucked up videos to girls is the most powerful move I've ever heard. It's never even occurred that someone might do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and
I used to read girls' jokes out of like dirty joke books, but we didn't have the internet, so you're probably sending a girl getting horse cock.
Yeah, my
Call
my
the
friend,
FBI.
she had got somebody gave her a book on how to suck dick. There's an entire manual.
Who wrote it?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I am gonna look it up.
Wait, he was courting her, or they were already together? They already slept together.
No,
What was
another
their
woman.
situation?
It was a white girl too. It was like a pass around thing. Like, here, you take it. It's your turn. Like, you know.
Damn, how long does that book need to be?
It was a
I
chapter,
could probably get it done in like a flyer, I think.
Yeah,
probably a chapter book too.
the last page should definitely be a repeat.
Yeah, triple spaced. It's like, come on, man, just fucking open up and.
But you know,
It's not that simple, okay?
I
And every
guess.
man's dick is different.
Hey, look, I'm not the one driving, but I think if I got behind the wheel, I'd be okay.
Listen, every man's dick is different. Listen, as a professional,
That's a great title. Every man's dick is different.
Every man's
Yeah.
dick is different. Seriously, man, learning a dick is just it's so annoying. But y'all don't go through that. Y'all gotta learn the pussy, or y'all just don't give a fuck.
the what?
Learning the pussy.
Oh, so much more complicated.
Me and this
Yeah,
first
way more
Oreo on his
complicated.
couch.
A lot of bells and whistles.
No, seriously. I feel like y'all not really learning the pussy. That's why y'all quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm insulted.
You know your wife's pussy?
Like the back of my throat.
Yeah.
I don't have a single question about that thing.
Like a
What's your
child's cry.
What's your favorite thing about it?
I would say probably, I mean, pick one thing.
Your favorite, because we don't want to get. I ain't gonna have cis vagina all on the podcast.
Sure.
Just give us one thing.
One favorite thing. Well, I have to think about.
I'm a woman. I'm a
Here's the thing.
Give me one thing about her pussy though. Just one thing.
I'm gonna go upstairs. Tim, was my vagina all on the podcast?
I could blurt one thing out about it and it would be very funny, but I also have to think about what would she prefer to hear me say. You know what I mean? I would say it's very tidy.
Tidy.
It's very tidy.
I like,
you know?
I like the inside.
So respectful.
It's my favorite
The
part.
inside's one of my second favorite part.
I mean,
All up
when
in
I
there.
say learn a woman's body, like say you're having sex, certain things get prior to being married, you had sex before. You realize
Which I don't
whatever
support.
gets her off, got another woman off differently, or you learn it.
No, yeah. I mean, we've been married coming
get
up
the
on
same
16
look-
years next
Oh,
month,
yeah,
man.
you've been out of the game for a while.
We're one organism at this point. There's
You're your dad.
no barrier between us, you know?
Yeah.
I'm experiencing things you can only dream of. You know, there's an area of your future that you haven't even conceptualized yet, and I hope one day you find yourself standing in it because it's the best thing ever.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
Twin flames.
Twin
Marriage
flames,
life.
dude. Totally, completely soul bonded.
I found my twin flame.
Nah, that's amazing. Though
I found my lady who knows how autistic I am
You
and
feel
still
the
has
same
sex
way?
with me.
What's that?
you the same way. You the same way. Like you're married, right?
Essentially, yeah.
The fuck is essentially?
No, we
marriage?
never had a ceremony.
Oh,
but
okay.
I refer to her as my wife.
Like yeah, that's
I
my
didn't know
bitch.
that.
Like, you-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been together with my
Common
girl
law
so
type
long.
shit.
Yeah, we've been together for over 20 years, and we just never got married.
Damn,
We've been
okay.
together for 10, and I just stopped. I stopped correcting people when they say your wife.
Yeah.
Are you're married?
You're stealing valor.
No,
Both
you're not
of you.
married. You just been doing your thing.
Just been together for 10.
See, this is what I like about white men. Y'all settle down.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's the best.
I like
Yeah.
that. That's y'all go
It
ahead.
is
You
very
find-
nice.
You find your bell and you do your thing.
Well, here's the deal. In my regard, TaTa, it took me. My wife is my first girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So once I got what I wanted, it's like, all right, there's no
That's
straying
why
from
you're
this.
so fucking nice. I couldn't figure it out because
When
you're
I-
not ugly.
when I
so
met
I'm like,
my-
why is Mike Rainey such a kind person? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
He's not ugly, okay? Because you had like one vagina.
No, I didn't say that. I think I had 3 regular ladies and 3 prostitutes. But my
Okay.
wife was the one. My wife was my first repeat pussy.
I thought she was about to say my wife was my first prostitute.
It was like Pretty Woman.
I can take you
You
away
know
from
what?
all of this.
I love a good hoe into a housewife story. You know.
So I knew a young Mike Rainey.
Okay.
It's I believe 22-ish
Yeah.
years old, in line at the Laugh House.
Was he in these streets?
And this kid was getting very funny.
Thank you.
A young wigger on the come up.
Thank you.
And then I'm sorry, African American.
We Grow is hilarious, and I
It started.
may I borrow it from time to time.
I do use that on the regs.
Okay.
But
I love it. I'll credit you.
Started getting really funny, and then you're like, man, my girl's pregnant, and stopped coming around
Yeah.
for the most
Yeah.
part. Like, turned it off. Then
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I got to get a real job. You're like, fuck.
Yeah. But now, like I think the joy in that is that like whatever success I would have attained at that age, I would have thrown away because
Yeah.
I was just ramping up with drugs and alcohol.
Same.
And I think I got very lucky that in my mind, I'm successful now.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have worked out at any other time in my life. So like, I'm grateful that like I was able to like, at the time I was resentful, but now it's just like, oh, thank God nothing
Dude,
worked
I'm
out back then.
so proud of you too, man.
I'm proud of you too,
Really
brother.
am. Yeah.
So
it's
you
awesome.
did you go on like a clean journey in general? Like did you go?
Yeah, it took a while. I mean, you know, I took kind of a circuitous route with everything. So
Okay.
it's like I would keep a toe in the water and I would do little things and just kind of like stay creative in one
Keep
way,
some
shape,
water
or
in his
form.
toe.
Yeah.
He did.
Nice.
He did it all.
Yeah.
Wow.
And your thing
So
was perks,
inspiring.
right? Perks is what fucked you up.
Well, initially it was alcohol and coke, and I found coke kind of late. I didn't start doing coke till I was like 26, I think.
I had it off of a guy's penis and I couldn't go back.
I couldn't get hard again.
Then
My mom started crack at 27, and I was a kid. Like, and that's like a crazy time to just start doing crack.
I know. I felt that way too. It's
Yeah.
but it's
So late in the
around.
game.
But it's
Yeah.
around, and
you
it's
ever
like
do Danny Ozark's coke?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the worst coke in the world.
See,
Yeah.
I don't want to ever run into a bad drug. So like you
It was
know.
his was mostly baking powder.
Oh yeah.
or baking soda, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Then your mom got into crack while you were, how old were you?
20.
Me, I was like 9, 10 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
10 to
nuts.
be exact. Fifth grade.
Did she
grade.
go off the deep end with it,
Oh,
or did she like
yeah.
manage?
I like watched her morphed into a crackhead. It was like it was like I watched the steps, you know, like because my mom was like a pretty
How long
bad
did it
lady.
take?
I'm talking, she dressed sharp, PTA mom, made sure we did our homework. Like she was like,
Put her fingers in guys' butts.
Right. Solid, regular lady, fingering men, taking care of kids, dressing nice, cleaning the house, you know, just a hard worker. And I went away for the summer. I came back and she was on drugs. And but it was like I watched it happen slowly because no one came out and said, hey, you know, she didn't say, hey, I'm on crack. Like we had to like watch it happen.
You had to piece it together.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was just missing. She'll go missing, which I was like, oh, this is weird. She never goes fucking missing for like 2 days. And she would come up from the basement, but we didn't have anything in the basement. Like, you know what I mean? Like the basement was empty. It wasn't a place where you can chill. It was an unfinished
Just
basement.
reorganizing the Christmas lights again.
Yeah, so I'm just like, what the fuck is nothing down there? And she would come up from the basement. She was in and out of the house a lot, so I would catch it. And
A
I'm
crack high is hard to
like, you know,
hide.
I'm like,
too.
what? And then when I knew shit was real was when shit started going missing. That's why I was like, oh yeah, this bitch gotta go. You know, like I was like, it was my
Was she
first-
stealing her own shit?
Yeah.
no, it was my Game Boy Color.
Oh no!
Oh, that ripped my heart.
I would have brutalized my parents in
I
their
was-
sleep. I would have been one of those kids that kills their parents with
I
a
was a
hammer.
kid. I was like,
if they took away.
You go full Menendez on a Game Boy.
I would have chopped her up in her bed if she took my Sony PlayStation.
yeah. And then I had the systems. I had the
No,
GameCube,
dude.
Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color. Like
Wow.
I had a pretty decent room. My sister and my sister, I said, my shit is missing. So my sister goes to her room. She's flipping her fucking mattress over looking for
And you're
her.
accusing each other.
Like that. And then we figured it out. And then when I knew shit was really crazy, I knew she was in the deep end. My easy bake oven was gone.
Damn.
That's when I was like, oh, now she's cooking the shit.
Now she's baking it. Yeah.
Like,
And it's got to take
I was like,
so
so we
long.
gotta get her some help. Okay,
Yeah.
hey, somebody put her
It
in
was one
something.
thing when all my glass pipes went missing. But I'm gonna need that easy bake back.
Well, Tim, if your mornings are total chaos, don't skip breakfast. Just drink Huel. Huel is a perfectly balanced meal that requires no prep and no cooking.
And you don't have to cook it.
It tastes like a milkshake and comes in both chocolate and vanilla. Huel's also budget friendly to under $5 for a high protein meal. You'll be fueled up without breaking the bank. If you really want to amp things up, try their Black Edition. It's got 35 grams of protein and 27 vitamins and minerals in one
fuck?
handy bottle.
It goes
And
great
it
with-
don't crack.
It arrives at
Don't
your house
crack.
15 minutes late. But Tim and I drink Huel on a regular basis. We love it.
Bro, I've
It's-
been drinking it for breakfast every day. I'm about as shredded as I've been in a couple of years right now.
No, it tastes great. It'll do the trick. It'll get you through any meal. You could use it as a meal replacement, whatever you need to do. Huel's got you covered. Start your year off right with Huel. Take the leap and join the community of Hueligans with this exclusive offer for new customers of 15% off plus a free gift with the code DADMEAT at Huel.com.
Nice.
That's 15% off plus a free gift with code DADMEAT at Huel.com.
Jump higher.
I like how
run
inclusive
faster.
it is.
Thank you, Huel.
Yeah, it really
I'm about to say, did that happen when you get the black version? Do you get like black power?
Get an extra bone in your foot.
That'd be great.
It's like Mike Rainey.
We playing basketball. We love that basketball. You can just imagine Mike just dunking because he
Just
had
missing a
that beverage.
7-footer. Missing a 7-foot rim by a
Oh,
mile.
man.
Okay, we got a $20 super chat from King Soul.
Thank you.
I hope he can make. I think he might be trying to make it to the retard breakfast with Shitty Maple. He says, "Have a first date with a lady who is definitely a little out of my league tonight.
Good go.
Any advice?
You walk in there with confidence.
Let's go, TaTa.
Walk with your chest up.
Tell him.
Okay, feel good. Don't be weird. You know what I mean? Compliment her. Don't be too touchy feely. Women don't like that when we first meet a guy, but a gentleman. You know?
Okay. Now, which of his? Now, let's. What's a
Be yourself,
personality
too.
trait that you should be eager to show first?
As a man,
Yes.
to a woman,
Especially if you're thinking that this lady's out of your league.
don't show that you're intimidated by her being out of
Yeah.
your league.
Exactly.
You know, whatever she has
Girls
going
this
on.
pretty don't usually talk to me.
yeah. Don't admit none of that shit. Like, when I wonder.
I killed my last girlfriend with my big penis.
I want to say out of your league. Do you mean like her physical looks, or
let's
you
say
know
she's
what she
probably
does
just
for a
very
living?
pretty. Let's go.
Okay, let's just go with very
She's
pretty.
D1. She's 6'3".
Well, hopefully, if you're not as cute or handsome, which I'm assuming you are, because you just gave us $20, and we would love more. But I would say honestly, you act like you deserve that, girl. You,
Act
you
like
know,
you've been there before.
and be funny. You know, don't be like if you're not. I mean, you listen to Dad Meat, so you definitely have humor. But like, you know, just be yourself, man, and don't act like she's out of your league, but don't treat her like she's, you know, a regular bitch either. You know,
I feel like women hate when guys are themselves.
and make sure that she's a good fucking hold on, and make sure she's a good fucking person too. I don't care how pretty she is. Make sure she has a good heart too.
Hit her with a little bit of disapproval though. If she steps out of line. You know, don't let her lead the. Yeah, I mean, maybe not physical violence.
Make sure
Mike.
she's not shitty.
Yeah.
You don't deserve that.
What are some personality traits you think guys need to hide early on?
Oof. Intimidation. We're back there.
Back to intimidation. Yeah.
Because I think that is naturally for some men to be intimidated. I don't even like that word, but you know, be a little thrown off by a woman who may have a lot of shit going on. Like as far as like she got her shit going on. Like she has it going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She's doing well and everything, and you might come into her life, and a lot of men feel like, okay, what can I do to help her elevate, or how can I add to her, and am I going to be useful you know, at all? So I mean, get that out of your head and enjoy like just the partnership and creating a bond.
And Richie, I feel like you can double down on this because your woman is beautiful and accomplished. Mm-hmm. How
the fuck did you land that? I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, no,
He's about to answer like shit.
Excuse me?
There's a story to tell.
You've got to hide your controlling, manipulative, violent side.
Do hide that part.
No, honestly, like just having the confidence to know that you're enough, right? That like, yeah. So the only thing I was intimidated by, it wasn't her accomplishments, but it was like her family. It seemed like like she came from a pretty established family, and I remember before we were like meeting the parents, because like meeting her it was just cool because we had such rhythm just from like texting and shit off of Tinder, but I realized that her dad wasn't looking for like somebody to take care of her financially.
Yeah,
he wanted somebody that was going to be really good to his daughter.
Oh, so you were like,
yeah. Yeah, but like
I'm a comic.
Yeah, but no, like that is a thing though.
Yes, that is.
It's a Kevin Hart thing that he told a group of comics 20 years ago was show up on time and be cool.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like that thing kind of applies to any situation, if it's professional or personal.
Yeah,
is like be there, be yourself, be cool, and if you're not cool, hide that. But like.
My advice would be show her pictures of maybe like your video game collection, and then explain to her why some of the pieces are like really cool and valuable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and why you haven't opened your toys.
Yeah.
Wait. See if she's into gaming first.
No. It's even better if she's not, because then it's like you can start juicing the numbers. Like, yeah, this is an original Earthbound in the box. It's not really easy to come by.
No, honestly, I think the thing to do, I mean, maybe this is easy because we're funny, but like you want to create a little world together when you're hanging out.
Yeah.
Right? That it's like, this is me and you on this little adventure. And a little bit of like us against the world type thing of having fun.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
People are forgetting to have soul connections these days, man, and just like real
That's
bond.
all Tim has.
I know. I was going to say, you guys kind of made
Real
fun of me for it a minute ago. I think I might be nailing it.
No. You were absolutely right. We were making fun of you, but a soul connection is real. Look,
when you get there, ask her what music she listens to, and then explain how all of it sucks, and then show her like the post-hardcore bands that you listen to. Tell her like, yeah, I know the audio quality's not great, but that's not what it's about. It's actually about like the feeling and stuff like that. Yeah.
And then have sex with no penetration.
Yep. Show her some of your mosh moves that you've been practicing.
What do you think about this?
Don't do none of that white boy shit.
Now, King is a guy who makes airbrush sneakers. Do you think it would be going a step too far, or do you think he would blow this woman away by giving her a pair of sneakers with her likeness on them?
Or
that would be fucking amazing.
No, give her a dead homie shirt with her face on it.
Oh Oh, dude. Yo, God's got her.
Wait, so this guy does airbrushing?
Pussy King so
And this
Rest
girl
deep.
might be out of his league.
Nah, fuck
Kind of
all
like
that
the
out of your league.
I like the impromptu fucking sneaker thing. I do like that. I think
So
that's cool.
some
But
kind of
make
some
them.
girls are weird. You don't want if she talks shit about that, she doesn't deserve you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, but also having her see you do something cool.
Yes,
Yeah, I would say try to
the funny guy gets away with a lot. I will say that.
I was just going to ask.
Not the funny girl though. We get it hard. Men don't like funny fucking women.
That was just what I was about to ask. Have either of you ever
This bitch
brought
is making me laugh. No.
ever brought a date to a comedy club where they didn't know you were going to perform and you just went up and you did what you do?
I've never done it where they didn't know, but I'm gonna do that one day. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think I would do that one day. Like if I'm single and I meet somebody, boom, 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 I'm like, hey, meet me here. We're gonna go here.
do you normally go for like really funny guys, TaTa, or do you prefer to like let it be known like I'm the funny one here?
That's a battle in my life these days.
I think it's a probably struggle for any man, you know?
I let men be funny when I'm not being TaTa. My name's Natasha. I'm a regular girl. So when I'm not in like that comedy atmosphere, I let the guy be funny.
You just go super
I'll be
demure.
quiet.
Just,
Yeah. I do a little bit of that. I get a little cutesy, but TaTa always ends up coming out. So they're gonna see it regardless. Because once I get comfortable, I'm full blast silly me. You know, I would prefer a
You're full
person
what?
to act full blast silly me.
For the ASL.
I felt like that's what you wanted.
no, I thought you said full blessed.
The finger blessed.
I thought you said you're full blessed to be me. But
No, full
turns
Yeah, I didn't
out,
know she was going full blast.
turns out it would be
blessed.
fucking.
I know. I have an invisible dick, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw the distance you got on that shot.
I know.
too.
Yeah, my shit. My ghost dick is big.
Yeah, you got to cover the hose right before you let it go, and pew, you get a little extra distance.
Here's
No,
an update. King Soul followed up with $100 super chat. Jesus
Damn, bro,
Christ.
thank
he must have had a good
Man, I'm
month
telling you,
flipping
man,
Pokemon cards
it's
on
the
eBay.
titties. Y'all
That's
need to have
nuts.
more titties on the show.
I know. I'm gonna start leaving the girls out. He said if it goes well, I'm bringing her to the FGR brunch at Shady
Whoa.
Maple. If she can survive that, I'll marry her. Dude,
I need to know when that brunch is because I got invited like twice so far.
got
Right
The
now.
day after the Super Bowl, Monday, February 10th.
Okay, and I am
it's-
free that day right now.
Please come. People would love to see you there.
we have
And
Chris Wood doing an oral presentation.
We're going to be giving out awards. It's at Shady Maple in East Earl, PA.
Can you
which is
send me the
about-
details later?
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll
100%.
lock this down today.
East.
I'm
Earl,
gonna put it
PA.
on my calendar and everything.
Yep. It's Amish country.
Yeah, it's out by
Yeah,
Lancaster.
that doesn't sound like a real place.
Bro, it's the
East
best.
Earl sounds country as a motherfucker.
It's so far
the
from
places
everything.
in PA are fucking crazy. I've been in the wildest places in PA.
East Earl.
Scranton.
Earl. Horses on the road.
Yeah.
My grandfather's name that I never met, his birth name was Earl Willie.
I knew an Elmo Willie.
Jesus Christ.
Can I tell you guys? I think dating as a funny woman. I mean, I've been dating the same guy for a year now, so he thinks I'm hilarious, and he's half funny, half corny, you know. So, but I still laugh at his corny shit. You know, I let him. Oh, babe, that's good job.
Nice try.
he
Oh, you did it.
said, just give me mine when I really get them. I'm like, all right, I'll give them to you when you get them. But one of the hardest things dating as a funny lady, I think guys get annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can see
you're annoyed. I mean, y'all are around female comics, like so like
it when I have to be.
so.
I'm kidding around. I have some very dear friends that are.
There's a quota.
I think men get
Cooper.
annoyed. That's so annoying. I know. I'm like what 1/8 for real. I'm black, so like no, but yeah, I think men might get annoyed by funny women. If it's I'm
Well, and that's a security thing too, right? That like as funny guys, we're not intimidated by funny women. Like my girlfriend's the funniest girl that I've ever dated.
okay.
You know, but
Like you genuinely enjoy it. But what did she say? Hey, I want to go up. I think I want to give her the 5-minute shot.
It's like she's very funny for a veterinarian. You know, but it's not like the competitive thing. Right?
Does she ever like
That-
walk out of the office and be like, damn, it's raining cats and dogs in there? That's hilarious.
I liked it.
If she were to
I
say
liked
that,
it.
That's one of my favorite phrases, though. By the way.
But no, I mean, like just that thing. So what's probably weird is that for us, it's not a competition.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see for some normal dude that is used to a dynamic where he's, you know, like the sitcom dynamic of like, I'm the wacky guy and she's the straight laced girl.
Yeah.
That it turns into a competition, and that would be brutal. Right?
Yes.
Any kind of competition in a relationship sucks.
Yeah. Oh God. And a lot of that happens in careers, like outside of just personality traits, careers, you know, nowadays women are making a lot of money.
I'm fine with it.
They're in high
Not if you ask them.
Of course. You would never reveal the hand.
Yeah,
but
right.
no, I'm just saying, like, women are out here making money, and it's now women are dating, quote unquote, down. I honestly don't see the problem with dating someone who makes less. I just would like, if he has to have skills, like he gotta be able to fix some shit. Like, do you know how to use a hammer? You dry sheet wall? Like, you gotta be able to do some
There's
shit.
a minimum,
You know,
that somebody has to make.
there is absolutely.
Right, that it's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, there was a point where my girl was making like 4 times as much as I was.
Okay.
But I was making money. She was just making a lot of fucking money.
And it was more consistent than yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like, you know, then I would have a year that was crazy good.
Okay.
But
But did you do
Yeah.
other things outside of that?
I put it down. I put it down.
Made up for it in girth.
I ain't gonna hold you. Broke men be having the best dick.
Yeah.
Broke men dick? Oh,
Dude,
man.
poor
Baby.
people who makes the
They
most
fuck
babies.
good.
Yeah, poor people.
Okay? Yes. Broke men have top notch.
When did Mike make a baby?
Oh, we had nothing. Yeah.
Broke. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what people are fucking their stress away.
Just a wee girl with
it's never an
3
issue to
oversized
not-
white t-shirts.
It was never even a thought to not be able to conceive a child when I made as little as I did.
oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Where were
and then when
you
you get
working back
established,
then?
you don't want to do that.
You had FedEx or something?
No, well, yeah, I had a part-time job at a FedEx type facility, but
Okay.
Amazing that I remembered that.
most of the time, like I was working at a
45 years.
school, and I made for the longest time, I think I made $350 a week, and then when I upgraded, I was making $1,100 every 2 weeks. Yeah, and I thought I was like, I got it made right now.
I think I was making $32,000 a year when we had our first child.
Oh, man.
That is stressful.
Yeah,
That's very stressful.
Yeah, I know. But
Did you qualify for free juice and shit?
yeah, we did. We used to get it, and I still feel bad about this shit. But like, my wife would always go and just get it on her own, and I still feel terrible that like she would have to do that.
Shit. We love to
Yeah,
do that in the
she's
hood.
fine.
We about to give me that shit, yeah, bitch. Throw all that shit on the table. We want food stamps. Bitch, stamp, put it up. Get the cheese.
I got some
the
left
bread,
over
the
if anyone
milk.
has cash.
Bring me all that shit.
Wait, so
Shit, we started hustling and selling it to each other. Like, bitch, I got $4,500 in food stamps.
I
You
still
can get
have
them for
friends selling
$3.
food stamps now.
So, Mike, were you ashamed that you didn't want people to know that you were a wicker?
That could go either way.
I did comedy.
That's
People.
Richie Redding, ladies and
That could
gentlemen.
go
comedy.
Either way.
Fantastic.
This guy.
We have
Comedy. You
fun.
should be a comedian.
We have fun.
Man, so dating down, I think. The concept of dating down, I think, is
Coming out
new.
my eye. Oh my God.
Okay, women made no money for thousands of years, and then within 50 years of entering the workplace, it's like, I'm dating a guy that makes less money.
Can you
than me.
guys
It's like,
believe?
shut the fuck up,
Can
bitch.
you believe it? Like I'm okay. I'm half and half. Okay.
Of-
I'm sort of like housewifey, domesticated. Like I do the whole cooking, the cleaning. I still serve men. Like my guy, I serve him his plate. Like I put it on the plate. I bring it to the living room.
That's great.
I do all that shit.
I love that.
Right.
But you know, when I'm outside, I'm a hustler and I'm
Yeah.
doing my thing. And so it's like I feel like I live in two worlds. You know. So
Yeah, well, and like as I'm pulling even income wise with my girl, it's like, hey, yo, this Mr. Mom shit got to go.
You know, I did an awful lot of vacuuming for a few years there.
Yeah, well,
Guys talk about with chores. Y'all
my
help
girl's
out with chores?
retarded in the
That's
kitchen.
nice. Like
What do you mean?
retarded
Like
good
nice
retarded
or
good?
bad?
So
Licking windows in the kitchen.
she set an electric tea kettle on
I
the
know where this is
flame,
going.
and it
I
caught
know
on
exactly
fire.
where it's going. So you're the cook in the house.
Like she can't boil water.
Oh shit! But you
That's
said she's
useless,
hot and she makes money. I mean, listen, you
Yeah.
gotta balance. Like everybody can't have everything.
Yeah, I actually. So when
There's
I
only so many skill points to spend, you know?
yeah, right
She had
when
to
you're
pick
building.
a focal point.
Yeah, when I first started to like actually love my girl is because I had stepped on a sea urchin in St. Croix. Disaster. One of the most painful things.
What happened? Like, what did they do to you?
So okay, so I'm in St. Croix, and
They're nature's Legos, man. They hurt.
yeah, so I'm doing a show down there, and it was this long ass story that like I just wanted to get to the beach and smoke a cigar all day. That's all I wanted to do. And this girl's driving me around for like 4 hours, and I finally get to the beach, and it's like sunset, and there's a bunch of people over here. They're like all piled on top of each other swimming, and they don't see this huge open area of the water. So I'm like, these assholes.
Plays to myself.
Yeah. So I swam. I take 5 little doggy paddle strokes, 1 step down, and it was like stepping on a landmine, dude. Just bam. Like, fuck. Dude, I dropped the loudest fuck in the history of St. Croix. Nobody moves. Nobody does shit. I like fucking jump crawl my way over. And it's 50-50 if you get a poisonous one or not. Oh. My shit was poisonous. So turn and look at it. I've got like 16 of these tiny little spikes in my foot, and 3 of them were under the toenails.
Jesus.
And the pain just starts radiating. It keeps getting hotter for like an hour. Right, starting at like your toenails, just like all the way up the leg.
Oh,
I need more piss. Everybody, please help.
Yeah, so I immediately like a dead man crawl my way up to her, and she starts looking it up. She's like, "Okay, whatever you do, don't piss on it. It doesn't do anything."
Oh, no.
At that exact time,
can't hurt to try.
At that exact time, some Rasta walks by. He's like, "You want me to piss on it, man?" But you can't do shit for it. That supposedly there's this like black wax stuff that you can use that helps to pull them out, but they're so brittle and so fine that and they're barbed going in the other direction.
Oh.
So
like a cat's penis.
Yes, exactly. So if you try to pull them out, every time you pull it out, like fractions of a millimeter come off.
Oh no!
Break off at a time. I wound up having to get them burned out of my foot with either dug out with like a needle basically, or burned out with a laser.
Did you go to the hospital while you were there and everything?
Dude, everything was closed.
Oh,
I had a 6 a.m. flight the next day.
Oh man.
So yeah, so basically like
with that shit.
Were your piggies out?
Huh?
Were your piggies out on the plane?
Yeah. So basically, like 24 hours later, she comes home from an overnight doing an emergency room shift, and she's got a headlamp, lidocaine needle, and some kind of probing needle. And she's like, I'm going to try to get him out myself.
Wait, did you have to go to the dog clinic to get this done?
No, at her
Put the cone on you.
Yeah, at her apartment, she's fucking jamming needles in my
dude.
foot, and it was like, I think I love this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's an amazing story.
Yeah, and it got infected, and like after getting them dug out, getting them dug out was like a 4-hour process.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
And then so I like healed up for a couple days, had to go out to LA. While I was out there, started limping again. And
You weren't concerned that you were gonna die?
die from a foot? What am I, Bob Marley?
No, for the poison.
No, the poison's not the problem. The poison fades. But
Okay.
I started limping again, and I wind up getting an infection on it. And and also this whole time don't have insurance. So go to Rutgers to meet her dad's friend, and I've only met her dad one time at this point.
Oh, God.
Her dad's friend is a surgeon. He's like, I can't see anybody without insurance. Go to their house, and I'll see you after work. So the second time I ever met her parents, I got a bootleg surgery in their kitchen. That this guy, it was the most redneck shit ever, dude. This guy just came in and fucking like sliced this abscess open,
Shit,
put 2 stitches in it.
I need more
And,
white. I
God,
need more
dude.
white friends.
yeah, it was not a good look though.
Oh, that's really great. I like that.
Oh, I got my suture kit in the mail. I got on Amazon. You can buy a suture practicing kit, so I can learn how to give myself stitches.
Are you all healed up though from your last?
Pretty much. I have a pretty
slice?
deep. I have a deep scab in the webbing of my thumb, and I keep catching it on stuff, and it hurts really bad. But the wound didn't get infected. You can see this time.
Wait, you want to give yourself stitches?
Yeah, dude. I can't imagine going to the emergency room and sitting there for 8 hours with a paper towel wrapped around a cut, waiting for a doctor to give me 4 or 5 stitches.
Like you would do it yourself.
I'm definitely planning on doing it myself next time.
I mean, the real country shit is
Just your
guys with
finger,
this crazy
sew it
glue
on
that
up.
I'm gonna do it one-handed. I'm 100% certain I can do it and save myself a fucking $1,000 hit on my deductible.
You can crazy glue it.
I did actually. Liquid bandage. I tried Loctite. That hurt.
Yeah. I grew up in a
Loctite in an
Jamaican
open
household.
wound, not fun.
They just tell you to drink tea.
Loctite with some ginger
Whenever-
ale.
Anytime you get a cut or anytime you get hurt.
Anytime you get anything's fucking going on. You want to commit suicide? Drink a liquid tea. They drink tea. They're just very don't give a fuck.
We had yeah.
Put some aloe plant
Coconut
on
oil.
it, coconuts and shit you can find in the kitchen. They just gonna season your foot and then pray on it.
Some
You
voodoo.
know, curry your foot down and then pray on it and tell you to drink some
Soak
tea.
it in some vinaigrette.
Yeah.
Put some Dr. Dash on it.
Yeah, and drink liquor tea. Yeah, and put some aloe on it. Just crazy. You just hope and pray that you get healed.
TaTa, what do you want to promote?
What do I want to promote? I'm co-producing a 420 friendly comedy show in Jersey in like the Riverside area, right? Not too far from Northeast Philly, actually.
Ooh, in the
It's gonna be really cool. I haven't produced in a while, so I'm looking forward to this. It's with a company that
Did you say Riverside?
yeah, Riverside, New Jersey.
There's a Riverside, and I think there's a Riverton, and one of them is like kind of like Old Money Nice. It's right across the river.
It's not
Yeah,
that one.
Riverside. It's not that one. Riverside, New Jersey.
Sight unseen. Not that one.
Shout out to Stone, the Family Canico. They're a really popular cannabis brand and business, and I'm partnering up with them with this show. So it's like some legit shit at a dispensary owned by this really nice guy who knows the whole town. And it's a small town, so this is like the highlight of their town over there. So I'm looking forward to that. And I have some auditions coming up, club auditions and other auditions.
You're gonna take over New York City. I know this for a fact.
So
You're gonna be on those comics you should know lists.
yeah,
You know, and it's
that's
only going
what
to take
they're
one.
saying.
You know, I've seen people on their 5th or 6th year of comics to watch out for this year. You know what I mean? You're going to hit those one time. And it's going to be off to the fucking
I mean,
races.
I think a shift is happening in my life because my family life isn't the best. You know, my background is crazy. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I heard a little bit. Mom on drugs. Dad was a big time drug dealer. Died. You know, raised myself pretty much since 14.
But that
Always
at
had a
least
job.
seems like there's a good match there.
Real shit. You know, supplier and a provider. Listen.
Yeah, money staying in the family. And dear, just don't forget you owe me $1,400.
Man,
Oh, this is
real
great.
shit. My childhood was crazy, so I feel like the more I get into it with my jokes, you know, I think it's something like the world would like to hear. But yeah, they say I don't know. My family, we're not on the same page right now, so I guess that's my little sacrifice. I might blow up this year.
You will.
That's probably the clearest indicator that you're going to
Yeah, I'm
have.
like, wait, you know, where's my mom and my sister? We're all beefing and shit. So I'm just like, all right, you know, but comedy is going great. It's like it's never all balanced. Whether it's money, family, relationship, comedy, it's never all on this like balanced at the same time. Like, you know, everything's great at the same time. So something's always a little, you know,
Cattywampus is the word you're looking for. Something's
yes.
always a little bit off.
you know, wickety wacky.
It's always going to be that way, though.
Yep.
And actually, you're not going to grow without jettisoning things and dealing with the discomfort of, you know, the things that you can't control.
Yes. Just keep up with me. Come to shows. That's what I'm promoting. I'm more in New York now, making my transition. I live there, so like, you know, halfway now, making it a full way thing. So yes, look out for me.
Yeah, and I think it's also a big indicator that you're moving forward when people start to separate themselves
my
from
God,
you
yeah,
for no
so
reason
much
whatsoever.
yeah.
For no reason whatsoever. They'll make
so
that
much
decision
shit
for
going
you.
on in my personal life. Well, I'm like, hey, I'm about to be rich, y'all. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, lock in, everybody.
Lock in, niggas.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm about to be the one. I'm the one. It's gonna get us out together. What's happening here? Okay, fuck y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this couple of hours to myself. Then
I'm a Division I running back.
it's crazy because I went to college. I went to a Division I school. You know, Ryder. You heard of it? Mm-hmm. Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. that's what I went to.
RYDER?
No, it's RIDER.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the trucks.
Yeah.
But it's in Jersey. Ryder's D1?
It's private and small, but yeah, it's D1.
What?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I know. Yeah, it is. They didn't have a football team, which I thought was weird.
Yeah,
It's in Jersey, right?
Its full name is actually Ride or Die.
Ride or die, right?
There's just a little humor for you before we get out of here.
They have a funny story of why they didn't have a football team, which we can talk about later. But
Yeah,
it's
Tim and I actually graduated magna cum loudly from
Hey.
Ride Her
Magna cum
University.
Rider.
I see what you did there. Yeah, I do it for you.
I actually went to ride him. Didn't know.
Party school.
Did not know. Man, fine print, boys. Fine.
And I had a piece of pussy in 2020, so I did ride her.
Yum. What was your favorite part?
Pussy is an acquired taste. I definitely understand where you guys are coming from.
Yes, it's so refined.
Yeah.
you know?
Jeffrey Asmus says that pussy tastes like pennies dipped in piss, and it's my favorite thing.
I can see why he thinks that. I
Let me smell the
definitely see.
cork.
My wife brings it to me with it draped over her forearm with a towel.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Very good.
I swirl it around. I said, yes, I'll have it. Thank you.
Yes, that'll do.
TaTa, 2025 is going to be a massive year for you, and I think it's only a matter of time before the rest of the world catches up to what it's starting.
You've been saying that for
I believe it
long
100%.
time.
As soon as Tim and I both saw you,
Sheesh.
we're like, she is a star.
Oh man.
So
I
I'm
love you
excited for
guys.
you. I love you too. I'm excited for you, and I can't wait to see what comes down the
Yes,
pike.
and I do want to go to Skank Fest this year. So that's something. Are y'all gonna go or? Or we don't know. Like
Planning on it, yeah.
it's
I mean, I don't want to take it for granted that they'll invite me, but I'm keeping the dates open.
okay. Look at you.
know.
Wise ass.
No. I mean, I don't take anything as that's mine.
Just a regular guy with glasses.
Just a regular old fucking dork.
Just a humble guy with
Just
a big
humble
fucking
guy
dick.
with a big
just
old
a
white dick.
brain full of autism.
I don't bother anybody, and I keep my thick meat in my pants, and that's it. Dude.
You know how they say with black men, I pull my meat out, the room go black. Like with it, like
Bernie Mac.
y'all pull it out, will the room go bright? Like what?
Yeah, everyone's smiling. And they say thank you.
Man, I just want to ask. That's all.
Richie, what do you want to promote, brother?
Follow me. Everything is at Richie Redding. I'm gearing up to do a special. It looks like it's going to be spring or early summer.
Let's go.
I know for sure it's going to be called Race and Religion. I can give you a shortcut of what it's going to be about, but yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah. Richie Redding, Race and Religion has a certain ring to it, and I also have a. If you are the corporate type, I have a consulting company called Funnier Than You Are, and I do leadership workshops, sales workshops, and work with nurses and teach them transactional humor skills. And I'm really excited about that thing in particular.
Wait, are you hiring?
I do have comics that work for me. Yeah, and I build.
That's something I literally, because I work in the corporate world, and that's where I do my cleanish. Communication with the staff and all that stuff.
I produce corporate shows
cool.
and also build writers' rooms for marketing stuff, and have made some pretty killer content for some companies. So that's Funnier Than You Are, and you can follow me at Richie Redding.
Dude, I love seeing your
amazing.
success. I'm so proud of you, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Yeah, you're one of the good guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Absolutely.
Yep. Timbo.
Damn, come see me the first weekend or second weekend in March. I'm going to be in Las Vegas. I got 2 shows. Tickets are at timbutterly.com. I'm working on some Canadian dates right now. I'm working on some places I've never been to in the States. Stay tuned. Follow me on social media. Follow my YouTube channel, Tim Butterly, where we make Tim Butterly show in this very room. Also, we're releasing weekly episodes of Metal Gear Solid, which is where I'm forcing my wife to play through Metal Gear Solid for the Sony PlayStation. It's a 1998 classic. I think it's a formative. It's a video game that encapsulates the jump between adolescence and manhood, specifically in the minds of the fat 12-year-old boys that played it when it was out. I'm trying to show this woman who I am on the inside via a video game. She does not play video games like that. She is struggling with it. It's its own kind of.
What's her resentment level?
Out of 10. The thing she hates most is being in front of people about it.
Sure.
She's fine. I mean, that's our nightly routine is I bother her until we both fall asleep. Now it's kind of like a video gaming podcast thing, and it's on my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate the response so far, and thank you guys very much. And we're going to keep making it.
I love it.
That's cool.
Love it, dog.
Yeah.
Tim and I.
To work.
We mentioned we're doing the Dad Meat Awards Breakfast. That's going to be February 10th at Shady Maple in East Earl, PA. So make plans now. It's going to be the morning after the Eagles win the Super Bowl. You could either Venmo me $25, Michael-Rainey-3 to reserve your place, or when you show up, it's $30 that day. We're going to have a private room. We're going to have a whole presentation set up. Chris Wood is going to give an oral presentation. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's fucking delicious, and it rules. And then when we're done, we're going to go downstairs, and we're going to go knife shopping. I cannot say what a good time this is.
Is it 3rd year or 4th year?
This is our 3rd year, I believe.
3rd year. It's gotten twice as big over the past 2 years. I want to see the most retarded guys ever. And it's obviously it's hard to it's fucking Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's tough to compete with the built-in retard contingent.
Yeah.
But this year I want to fucking make a move on them.
Yeah, it fucking rules. So join us there. Like I said, you can either Venmo me at Michael/Rainey or Michael-Rainey-3, or just show up and pay $30 there. Whatever you want to do, just join us there. Also, Tim and I are doing custom Dad Meat episodes. Whatever you want us to talk about, we'll do it in 15, 30, or 60-minute increments. You can check those out at onperks.com, where all my books are too. A lot of cool shit happening there. And Tim, what else do we got coming up? Oh, Tim and I were putting out a book in a few months. So please keep some money put aside for that. I promise you, you're going to fucking love this book.
Don't blow it on other books.
Yes. There is no other good book out there worth spending money on this year. Just put it aside for when me and Tim put out our Dad Meat book in a couple of months. It's coming down the pike.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yep. And in a few minutes, we're going to head over to Patreon. Are you guys sticking around?
Yeah.
I have to
keep supporting these guys because white men are dying out and they are the
Thank
last
you,
of the
TaTa.
dying breed. So you got to stay strong.
Nah, 2025 is a pretty good year for white guys.
Yeah, you guys are. They coming back. Y'all coming back strong. Shit. Now y'all got me complying and shit. I'm like, yes, sir. Like,
All right. We're going to be back at patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast and join us over there. If you're not a patron yet, pay whatever you want. Just come have fun with us. Yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes. Later, guys.